Thanks for making it to your mat today. Let's get started today in child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch behind you. Let your knees fall to the edges of your mat. Sink your hips back down to your heels and reach up overhead. Let your forehead come toward the earth. You can start the playlist here if you haven't already and you'd like to. And start to bring your awareness to your current space. Maybe you close your eyes and gaze at the back of your forehead. So you're looking at a big movie screen from the inside. And relax your shoulders. Relax your hips. Start to come into this mindset that you don't have to be anywhere else right now except for this very space. So let anything else go that doesn't have to do with you and your body and your practice. Start to lengthen your inhales to a count of 4 or 5. And lengthen your exhales to a count of 5 or 6. Continue your breath like that, engaging in your Ujjayi breath if you'd like by contracting the muscles in the back of your throat, creating an oceanic-like sound or a Darth Vader sound. Our Ujjayi breath builds heat in our bodies. So if at any point during the practice you need to release a little heat, you can always take open mouth exhales. Reach your hands up and over to the right, keeping your palms down on your mat, and try to sink your left hip back and down to the left. Reach your hands through center and over to the left, sinking your right hip down and back. Bring your hands back through center and come up into tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Exhale here. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, press the earth away, chin to chest, cat pose. Inhale, cow, belly drops. Exhale, cat, curl into yourself. Inhale, cow, gaze up. Exhale, cat, gaze towards your navel. Inhale back to a neutral tabletop position. Tuck your toes and hover your knees an inch off the earth. It can be a little bit challenging, but can activate our core. Now try to lift your right toes up off the earth and kick the ceiling, keeping your knee bent. And then pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down, other foot up. Keep your knee lifted. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That foot down. And then send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, take these first few breaths to move around a little bit on your mat. So straighten one leg and bend the other knee. And then switch that out. And go side to side a little bit. And you can rock your hips one side and then the other if you'd like. And find some stillness in your down dog. Press down into your pointer finger and your thumb and shift your hips up towards the ceiling a little bit higher. Try to relax the space on your necks, on either side of your neck. Bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, lift your heels and tiptoe all the way up. Top of your mat, forward fold. Bring your feet hips width distance apart, bend your knees, and bring your torso on top of your thighs. Reach for your elbows with your hands, ragdoll. Shake your head, no, yes. Maybe you sway side to side. Take this opportunity to truly let go of anything that is not serving you right now. Inhale, rise slowly, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to standing. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Look up. Ground down through all four corners of both feet. Sink your weight into your heels until your knees catch and rotate your pinkies in toward one another. Relax your shoulders. Mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hands through heart center and hinge at your hips, a little bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift and hold. Your hands can rest on your shins or they can stay down on the earth. Try to find a long spine, which includes all the way to the crown of your head. So you kind of want to tuck your chin almost a little bit like you're giving yourself a double chin or something. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Option, as always, to use your knees here whenever you'd like. Press down so hard into your hands that your space in between your shoulder blades puffs up just a little bit. And then also still engage your low core. You're up high on the ball of your feet. Inhale, shift your weight over your tips. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Chest rises. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra pose one last time. Gaze forward, shoulder blades back. Exhale, release. Tuck your toes. Take a big inhale up to high plank or tabletop. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step, walk, or hop top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, Tadasana. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, walk or step back, downward to all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, tuck your toes, press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time, breath to movement. Lift your heels, bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, crown of your head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Use your back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back and lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the earth right into chair pose. Sit your weight back into your heels, so much so that maybe your toes lift up off of the earth. Try to find a neutral spine, so not like a super back bend or the opposite, but somewhere in the middle. And then sink your weight a little bit lower. You can do this. Just focus on your breath. If your arms are really yelling at you and you'd like to take a little break, you can always bring your hands to heart center. 3 more breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, release. Nice work. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, and stay here for a moment. Inhale, shift your weight over your fingertips. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, option to use your knees at any point in time during these chaturangas. Inhale, upward facing dog, knees on the earth or press down so much that your knees lift up off the earth. Bring your chest through your arms. And try to bring your shoulders a little bit further behind you. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over your feet. Send your hips back. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and pause. Bring your heel closer to your glute and your thigh closer to your chest. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your left armpit and kick your foot through fallen star. Inhale, reach up. Press your right hand down so your hips rise up towards the ceiling, and then lean back a little bit so your left shoulder reaches back. Set your left hand down. Inhale, bring your right thigh back into your chest, and then step it through low lunge. Inhale, standing split, left leg high, and hold. Square off your hips, so rotate your left pinky down towards your mat, and then see if you can reach your left heel towards the ceiling a little more. Take as much of a bend in your right leg as you need, and try to drop the crown of your head towards your mat. Inhale. Exhale, left knee into your chest. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Maybe your left foot doesn't have to hit the earth. Find your balance first. Ground down through all 4 corners of your right foot. Flex your left foot. Exhale, figure 4. Bring your left ankle over your right knee. Start to bend your right knee like chair pose and sink your weight back into your standing heel. You can bring your hands to heart center if you like. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Step your left foot back to the back of your mat. Reach back like you're trying to touch your pinkies behind you, and hover your torso over your front thigh. Bring your left hip forward, right hip back. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Inhale, warrior 2. Open it up. Bring your torso over your thighs. You can straighten and bend your front leg if you'd like. And then do find stillness, stacking your right knee over your ankle. Arms are to a T, and you can gaze at the side wall or over your front middle finger. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward with your right hand and find the inside or top of your right knee. Reach up to the ceiling with your left hand or up and overhead with your palm facing down. And inhale, try to open your left rib up a little bit more towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your right hand up towards the ceiling and then to the back wall. Lunge back into your front knee. You can gaze up at your lifted hand or down at your back foot. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth. Frame your front foot. Inhale, straighten both legs or straight-ish and lengthen your spine like halfway lift. Exhale, fold your torso over your front leg. You can stay up high on the ball of your back foot, all toes facing forward. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises up. Exhale, set it down, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose and hold. Knee closer to your chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right armpit and shoot your foot through. Inhale, fallen star, right hand up towards the ceiling. Press down, rise your hips. Bring your right shoulder back. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Plant your right hand on the earth and pull your left knee into your chest. Set it down, low lunge. Inhale, standing split, right leg high. Square your hips and then see if you can raise your right leg a little bit higher. And drop your head. Surrender. Bring your right knee into your chest and rise up on an inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Nice strength in your left leg. Find your balance first. Flex your lifted foot. And drape your right ankle over your left thigh. Sink your hips down for figure four. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Step your right leg all the way back, high on the ball of your right foot. Arms behind you, and hover your torso over your front thigh. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, warrior two, open it up. And straighten and bend your front knee. And find stillness, press down into the knife edge side of your back foot. And then try to press your left knee to the left so you can see a little bit more of your big toe. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your left hand forward. Find the inside or top of your left knee. Reach up or up and overhead. Bring your right rib up towards the ceiling. Keep your attention on your back knife edge side of your foot. Inhale, extended side angle. Nice side body stretch. Reach up and then back. And gaze where feels best for you. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Inhale, lengthen halfway and straighten your front leg. Exhale, fold. In this modified pyramid, again, our hips try to kind of go sideways to compensate. So try to bring your left hip back, right hip forward, and try to tilt your pelvis towards your front thigh. So a lot of forward folding today, so a lot of dropping our heads, truly surrendering to what is. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach your left leg high. Exhale, step it down, downward facing dog. Let's flow through that breath to movement. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, travel top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the earth, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga Dandasana right away. Inhale, upward facing dog, chest through your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips high. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and step it through, or just kidding, knee to left armpit and shoot it through, fallen star. Left hand up. Exhale, left hand back down and reach your right knee into your chest. Step it down, low lunge. Inhale, standing split, left leg high. Exhale, left knee into your chest, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth, all toes face forward. Inhale, halfway lift and straighten your front leg. Exhale, fold. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, rebend your front knee. Inhale, one three-legged dog. Reach your right leg high. Exhale, step it down, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl in. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right armpit and shoot it through. Inhale, fallen star. Exhale, right hand down on the earth, knee into your chest. Set it down, low lunge. Inhale, standing split, right leg high. Exhale, right knee into your chest, curl in. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, you rise up. Exhale, figure four. Stay for an inhale. Keep your balance. Inhale, rise back up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, step it back. Crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, open it up, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth, all toes face forward. Inhale, lengthen and straighten. Exhale, fold, let it go. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, takes your front knee bent again. Inhale, rise up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it down, downward facing dog. Nice work, let's do it again. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, travel, top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Use your back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips back, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, walk or hop back down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left armpit. Kick your foot through. Inhale, fallen star. Exhale, both hands plant. Inhale, right knee into your chest. Exhale, back to low lunge. Inhale, standing split, left leg high. Exhale, knee to your chest here, and rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four. Keep your balance for another breath. Inhale, rise up, one-legged mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, open, warrior two, arms to a T. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, paint the ceiling. Exhale, cartwheel and frame your front foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your front knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, set it down. Other side, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right armpit, fallen star. Inhale. Exhale, both hands plant. Left knee into your chest, low lunge. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four. Inhale, back up. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Reach back. Inhale, warrior two. Keep a nice lunge in your front knee. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach up and overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Lengthen your spine and the crown of your head, and then fold. Rebend your front knee, reach your left leg high, three-legged dog. Step it down, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, travel top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Chair pose again. Inhale, reach up, sit back. This time, exhale, prayer twist to your right. So hook your left elbow outside of your right knee, or on top of your right knee, really. Try to bring your left knee back, so shift that hip back, and then press your palms together so much that your chest comes towards your thumbs. You can gaze to the side wall or up towards the ceiling. Inhale, back to center, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist, other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and this time lower all the way down to your mat. Interlace your hands behind your low back. Zip up your feet and take locust pose. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your feet. Exhale, release. Bring your hands back on either side of your chest. Tuck your toes up to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to your right armpit. Inhale, drop your knee to your wrist. Exhale, bring it back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your left armpit and shoot it through, fallen star. Left hand up towards the ceiling. And this time set your hips down for a wide-legged forward fold. It can help to sit up on something here so you can find a little bit more tilt in your pelvis. Or just stay where you are and take a few breaths. Try to press down into your heels and turn your quads on. And find some length in your spine. Nice. Now, walk your hands back up to a little bit closer. And you don't have to have a super wide straddle here, so bring it to, I don't know, like 90 or even less degrees. And you're going to tent your fingertips in front of you and curl your spine. We're going to try to find a lot of compression. You can point your toes, turn your quads on, so everything in your legs should be engaged. Now press down, try not to lean back too much, lift your legs. Now pulse back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down, fold forward. Nice work. Yeah, one more time. And if it feels like your heels are glued to the earth, that's okay. I was definitely there too. They will someday rise, but even just the motion of trying is working those muscles and working the connection between your brain and those muscles, telling them that you're trying to lift them up from your core. So this time, tent your fingers, same thing, engage your legs, and also try to pull up from your lower core, like really engage this Mula Bandha. So really engage that, really engage your legs, and then lift your legs. Pulse back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Bring your right hand back to the top right side of your mat. Shift your legs towards this way. Come back into fallen star. Left hand up. Left hand back down to the ground. Right leg into your chest and then to low lunge. Inhale, standing split, left leg high. And stay here this time. Start to walk your hands back towards your standing foot. Option to stay here, or maybe you start to lift one hand and reach for the back of your calf. Stay here, or lift your other hand and go for standing split balance. I find it helps me a ton here to bend my standing knee and bring my torso to rest a little bit on it. Try to drop your head. Try to keep your lifted leg engaged. And if you fall out, that's fine. Come back in or leave your hands on the earth. But just take one step closer today than you have before, or try to. Bring your left knee into your chest. Rise up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure 4. Find your figure 4, so sink your weight into your standing heel. I know our right thigh or our right hip is a little bit on fire. Hands to heart center, and this time we're going to take a twist. So take your left elbow and bring it outside of your lifted foot. So this will be your left foot, which is on your right side. Try to twist your elbow to your foot first, and then maybe you start to shift your chest towards your thumbs, and maybe even your gaze. Inhale, rise back up, one-legged Tadasana. We're almost done with this leg. Exhale, step it back, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Nice, you can straighten that one. Shake it out. Exhale, straighten your front leg, triangle pose, reach forward, 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 and tick-tock your hands to 12 and 6 o'clock. Shift your left hip back and scoop your right hip under, like you're trying to squeeze your body between 2 panes of glass. You can rest your front hand on your shin as long as you don't put a ton of weight on it, And also as long as you don't hyperextend, so maybe a soft bend in your front knee. Inhale, reverse triangle. Reach your right hand up and back. Both legs stay straight. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the earth, frame your front foot, and pivot your back toes to face forward. Now both legs are still straight from your triangle pose. You can keep your front leg straight or bend it as much as you need to be able to reach the earth. You can stay on tented fingers or flat palms, whatever you'd like to do. It just means however much you'll bend your knee today. Come up high on the ball of your back toes if you are not already. Keep your left hand planted. Inhale, right hand rises up for revolve triangle. Try to shift your right hip back. Option to stay here or flip your palm, bend your elbow for a half bind. And if you have the bind, reach back up. And we'll all exhale, both hands on the earth, bend your front knee. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Option to stay here or flip your dog, which means just taking your right foot and letting it fall slowly to the earth behind you and reach up to the ceiling once again with your right hand. And if you flipped your dog or took wild thing, come back to three-legged down dog. Exhale, everybody meet downward facing dog. Other side, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left armpit first. Inhale, knee to your wrist. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right armpit, shoot it through. Fallen star. Set your hips down once again. And this time, bring the left sole of your foot to your inner thigh. So you're like this in Janu Shashasana. And then bring your right hand to the inside. I'll just face you. And bring your right hand to the inside of your front leg. Reach up and over for a nice side body stretch. Try to open your left ribs towards the ceiling. And switch it out. Left foot out. Right sole of your foot to the inner thigh of your left leg. Left elbow on the inside of your leg. I like to kind of push my elbow against my leg to give me some leverage to open my chest. And then reach up and over, side body stretch. Inhale, try to bring your right shoulder back, open. And then back into a wide-legged forward fold for just a moment. Left hand back to the top left of your mat. Press down, back into fallen star. Both hands on the earth, left knee into your chest, low lunge. Inhale, standing split. Right leg high. Find where you are first. Come to your breath, come to your awareness, and then start to walk your hands back towards your standing foot. And you know your options, lift one hand for your calf, and then maybe your other hand floats. Maybe you try a couple times. Maybe you get it today and maybe you don't. And if you don't, all that means is it's not today. It does not mean that you'll never get it. It can be out there at some point in time. If you have the balance, release. Bring your right knee into your chest. Rise up. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four. And you know where we're going. Try to find your twist. This time, right elbow comes to the bottom of your lifted foot. Ooh, this side is definitely harder for me. And then once you find that, if you find that, you can always stay in figure four if you'd like. Start to bring your chest towards your thumbs. And maybe your gaze lifts. Inhale, back up, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, step it back. Crescent lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose, straighten your front leg. Reach forward, 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 and tick-tock your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle. Both legs stay straight. Reach up and back. And then cartwheel, hands down to the earth. Pivot your back toes forward. Both legs are straight or straight-ish. Bend your front knee as much as you'd like or need to so you can reach the earth. A bent knee is not a big deal at all here. Plant your right hand, reach your left hand up. Revolve triangle. And try to shift your left hip back. And try to lean your left shoulder back into the pose behind you. Exhale, plant both hands, bend your knee. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Press down into your left hand if you stay here. Or option to let your left foot find the earth behind you for wild thing or flip dog. And if you flipped your dog, come back into three-legged downward facing dog. Just to meet in downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, travel through your hands. Boat pose, Navasana, just a tiny bit more work, promise. You can start with your toes on the earth, hands to the back of your thighs. Pull the back of your thighs to open your chest. And now lift your toes up off the earth. Maybe your shins find parallel. Stay here or bring your arms to either side of your legs. You can stay here or start to straighten your front legs if you'd like. Boat pose. Exhale, half boat. Hover your shoulder blades, hover your heels. You can reach up overhead. Inhale, full boat. Exhale, half. Inhale, full. Exhale, half. Inhale, full. Exhale, half. Inhale, full boat. Exhale, knees into your chest. Rock and roll up and down until you plant your hands, step back, and lower all the way down to your mat. You can gaze to your left, right cheek on your mat. Your hands can rest down by your side. And feel your beat, your heartbeat against the mat, against the earth. Feel your life force, your breath, rise and fall. Bring your chin back to center. We're going to take locust pose again, just like we did earlier. Interlace your hands to your low back. Zip up your feet, or you can keep them hips width distance if you'd like. Exhale down. Inhale, rise. Lift your chest, lift your feet. And try to bring your shoulder blades back together as much as you can. Pull your hands towards your heels. One more breath in. Exhale, release, gaze to your right, left cheek on your mat. And bring your chin back to center. You're welcome to take locust pose again, or I'm going to cue for floor bow. For floor bow, bend your knees, bring your heels towards your glutes, reach back for your pinky toe sides of your feet or your ankles. Try to bring your knees closer together than you think, almost like you have a block between your thighs. Exhale down. Inhale, kick your feet into your hands to rise up. Let your breath rock you forward and back, forward and back. One more inhale. Exhale, release. And flip over onto your backs, however you get there. We're going to take a couple more back bends on our back. Bend your knees so they are reaching up towards the ceiling. Soles of your feet are down. Reach towards your heels with your middle fingers so they just barely touch. That's typically a good measurement for most of us. Your feet should be about hips width distance apart. So your knees are also. Exhale your back down. Inhale, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Lift your chest towards your chin. You can shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you and even interlace your hands beneath you if you'd like. And try to bring your chin away from your chest and your chest closer to your chin. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Bring your knees to touch. Let your feet fall to the edges of your mat. And then you can windshield wiper your knees side to side. Come back into bridge prep. You're welcome to take bridge again, or if you'd like to, I'm going to cue for wheel. For wheel, you're still in the same bridge prep, but you're going to reach up overhead. Flip your palms so your palms are on the earth and your fingers are facing your shoulders and your hands are right beside your ears. I gotta get my hair out of the way. Exhale, feel your feet, feel your back, feel your hands on the earth. Inhale, rise up, bridge for wheel. Try to bring your chest to come over your wrists. One more inhale. And tuck your chin, exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees fall to the edges of your mat for Supta Baddha Konasana or reclined butterfly. And bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. You can keep your eyes closed or soft. Maybe take some deep breaths. Feel into this moment of total stillness outside of your breath and your heart and all the inner workings. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. And we'll take figure 4 on our backs today. So take your left sole of your foot back down like you're in bridge prep again with your left leg. Bring your right ankle to drape over your left thigh. And then lift your left foot, reach on either side of your left leg for the back of your thigh or your shin. Flex your right foot, to protect your knee. And then actively imagine pressing your right knee away from you even more. You can roll a little bit to your left to feel a little bit more sensation in your outer right thigh. Just like a tiny bit. And switch it out. Right sole of your foot on the earth, left ankle over your right thigh. And reach for the back of your right thigh or your shin. And release both feet down to the earth, or both legs. And then rise your feet up for legs up the wall. So like you're putting little footprints on the ceiling. You can feel free to stay here or stack your hands beneath your low back to give a little bit more of a break to your hamstrings. Bend your knees, reach for the pinky sides of your feet. Happy baby. Pull your feet so your knees come closer to your armpits and try to drop your tailbone back down to the earth. And you can rock side to side. You can straighten one leg and then the other if you like. Really just try to feel whatever it is you need right now. Bend your knees and hug them back into your chest. And keep hold of your right knee, let your left leg fall long. Try to hug your right knee into your armpit a little bit more. And exhale, supine twist. Let your right leg fall to your left. And you can bring your right hand out to a T and gaze over your right hand. And bring your knees back into your chest, back at center. Hug both into your chest like I said. Keep hold of your left knee, let your right leg fall long. Try to hug your left knee closer to your armpit. And then supine twist other side. Supine just means lying on our backs. Gaze over your left hand. Bring both knees back into your chest. Give yourself one final big hug. Bring your forehead to your knees. And then let everything go. Relax into your Shavasana, corpse pose. Let your heels fall wide of your mat. Your arms to your sides, palms up or down. And we're going to be here for a few minutes, and I will cue you out, so feel free to just be. You have a few more minutes of not needing to be anywhere else, but right here. Relax your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Let your back of your head sink further down into the earth. Let your shoulders fall deeper. Let your hips sink. And your legs, and your feet, your arms and your hands. Everything melts down into the earth. Let it hold you. Start to deepen your breath. And find small movements wherever your body's calling. I like to wiggle my fingers and my toes. And roll out my wrists and my ankles. And then reach up overhead for one nice long body stretch, like you're just waking up in the morning. And roll over onto your right side, fetal position. Rest your head on your bicep. And take this one little moment to be grateful to this earth for having your back. And slowly press up into a comfortable seat behind soft or closed eyes. And once you find your seat, bring your palms to touch and your thumbs to third eye center, space between your eyebrows at your forehead. Bring your awareness to the connection between your hands and your forehead, your third eye center, your seat of intuition. May you always be unapologetically you. Bring your thumbs to your heart. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for making it to your mat today and practicing with me, and I look forward to teaching once again very soon. Bye. Thank you all.